Hello everybody in YouTube world. Welcome back in the building once again today. Bringing you some square body content. Everybody loves our square bodies, and this isn't all of them, but we got a few of them over here in the building. And just wanted to bring you a couple that we haven't really touched on very much, but are pretty nice units. So let's start off right here. This actually was owned by my brother Daniel, and this was just wasn't one of his personal forever in life vehicles, but it's something he picked up. He really liked it because it was LS converted. It's got a nice cam in it. I drove it for the first time yesterday, and Christian did too, and we both said, man, that thing just wants to go, and it does. It's strong. When you hit the gas, that thing wants to rip the pavement up. He left it kind of old school looking because we figured the guy that's going to buy this truck is probably a farmer or country boy that wants something dependable, but make it look like it's kind of old school. And it does have Poppy's patina on it, so the paint should stay like this basically forever. It shouldn't fade anymore. It's got little dents, it's got little dings. It's got very, very slight amount of rust, which again, all this can be corrected. The truck can be painted for all that matters, but that's not for everybody. Not everybody wants a perfectly finished, restored pickup truck. The cool thing about this one that he did do though, that he went way over the top, and of course the door's locked, is he did a full interior. And this interior is like stepping into this truck in the 80s. Brand spanking new. This is about $10,000 worth of interior work that was done to this truck, from the headliner to the trim to the seat to the carpet to the door panels, covers, switches, knobs, handles, everything. He didn't spare any expense on the inside. Keeps a towel over the seat that even matches. Seat belts, harnesses, everything's done. The dash, everything was cleaned up here. The interior of this truck is what really sets it apart. You're not going to find them like this very often, and nobody seems to take the time and effort to do one like this. Everything works, windows, locks. Under the hood is an LS, so super dependable, fuel injected, sounds amazing. Lift kit on this truck's probably about 6 inches roughly. We'll run a bigger tire. He's got it on the 35, so it looks kind of natural fitment. And it does have a really good offset deep wheel, but if somebody wanted a set of boggers on here, no problem. It does have crossover steering. It does have the upgraded shocks. It's got a perfectly level stance. So good truck, and it is 1 ton converted. So probably a half-ton truck from the factory. It is 1 ton, Dana 60, corporate 14 bolt. And I think he did the disc brake conversion on the back also. Yep, disc brakes on the back, braided brake hoses. Like I said, truck runs and drives amazing. So if you're looking for a truck that you can get in and your wife will not mind riding with you, or your girlfriend, because the interior is so nice, she might not like what you look at like pulling up at church on the outside, but she'll love the way the truck fits on the inside, and it is a nice, nice truck. Rides and drives down the road perfect. He's got some videos driving down the highway at 75 miles an hour. It does great. Another overlooked truck that we have had in the past, sold it to a local customer, and he's just basically tired of it. He did his thing. It's a big block, 3/4 ton converted truck, and it probably was a 3/4 ton K20 from the factory. But we did Fox shocks on this truck. It is a big block. We don't know a lot about the motor, but it sounds good. It sounds healthy. Same way with this truck. It's old school patinaed. We have not put any clear coat on this one yet, just in case somebody did want to paint it. This one wouldn't take much to paint. Rip the trim off, paint the truck. It's got a cool look with the surf racks. He wanted a short, wide, squatty tire and wheel look. He wanted to emulate like a Hawaiian style, West Coast style look. He didn't squat the back, so it is still nice and level. But this truck, again, will run a 35-inch tire. Heck, this tire and wheel would look really cool on this truck. Anything can be swapped around. He did put a set of traction bars on the back because this truck will lay rubber. He's been dying to do a video doing a nasty burnout just to post, and anyway, it's just his thing. He loved having this truck. He's got brand new vehicles as well, but this was his go to the store truck, ride with his daughter truck. They love Big Blue here. So cool truck, definitely overlooked, and this truck's only $19,500, so a really good deal for a square body. That's a big block truck. It has a fresh transmission with paperwork, and the rear end's been fully rebuilt in our shop by the technician that Daniel uses. So phenomenal phenomenal truck as far as drivetrain goes. And Brian did a lot of the wiring on this truck when it was in the shop. So under the hood's very clean the way it's been put together. So nice truck, cheap truck for under 20 grand for a nice solid 4x4 square body. This one is on the website. Actually, all three of these are currently on the website. This one, you know, is described really well. You can see the other video we did. And again, tire and wheel doesn't suit everybody's fancy, but if you wanted this on a set of boggers, 40-inch, 35s, whatever, that's fine. Nice sounding small block, automatic transmission, also 1 ton, Dana 60, 14-bolt rear, brand new brakes front and rear, disc brake converted in the back. And that's a nasty set of tires and wheels, 22x16 specialty forged, 40 Toyos. The Toyos are showing some weather cracking, as they all do, because it's been sitting outside. These tires actually came off another truck that we sold recently. We swapped them over to this. But that 22x16 is a nasty wheel. Make sure you catch a picture of that, because that's a forged wheel and a very expensive set of wheels. So cowl hood on this one, decently redone interior, traction bars, a couple of other cool things on it. And let's come over to this one. We have yet to put this one online. There's a reason behind that. Anytime I post one of these trucks, one, we get a whole lot of response positive, and then we get all the hecklers negative that don't understand what these trucks are. So I haven't put this truck online yet. Yes, it's for sale. If it doesn't sell, I'll put it in my garage. Probably one of the most favorite trucks I've had come through. I think the color combination does it for me. You don't see that color combination, but this is a factory 1-ton truck. Factory 1-ton frame. I think it's 15,000 miles, and that's original. It was a military truck. It had a utility bed on the back with a generator, so it's a PTO transfer case. Never seen that before. It's sitting on 12 inches of lift, 38-inch tires, 18-inch wide real wheels, so nasty offset. No, those wheels are not DOT approved. They're not weld wheels, just to clarify that one more time. Tires and wheels are brand new. Lift kit's brand new. Interior of this truck's phenomenal. Again, it was a military truck, so this is not what it looked like from the factory. All of it's been redone. All of it is era correct, just like all the rest of them. Seat, carpet, headliner, dash pad. This one Daniel went over with a super fine tooth comb just to finish up a lot of finishing touches. Nice hardware on the doors. You know, made sure the door panels fit right. A little unusual. It is not a power lock truck. This just fills the hole. It's a manual lock truck, of course, because of the fact it's military, and it's a manual door, so they made a little panel right here, but it has the Silverado style door panel, which is cool. 6.2 liter diesel. Yes, it is a diesel. For most that don't know, that's a Detroit diesel motor. Cool motor, super loud, sounds like it's going to knock itself right through the rod coming out of the motor. But, you know, it is a diesel nevertheless. It does fine. People are like, oh, that motor's weak. Yes, it doesn't make much power, but it also wouldn't have made much power if it was a factory 305 or somebody put a crate 350 in it. It does perfectly fine. You can even chirp a tire with it, believe it or not. So, you know, it's not going to go do burnout competition, but it's going to do fine. This customer that redid this truck is a fanatic about square bodies. He did not have an 82 in his collection. He loves the front end look of that. So this is an 86 truck with an 81, 82-ish front end. It's got the bumpers with the lights in it, a little different grill. You know, looks good. So who cares? It's still a square body. It's not the proper front end for an 86. Dana 60 front, corporate 14-bolt rear. Daniel did check. It's 456s. Differential covers on the front and the rear. Braided brake hoses. Set's right, the stance is right, the pinion angle's right. It even still has the factory exhaust. So crazy, 15,000 mile truck. It would look much better with a cool upgraded exhaust, but we left it alone. Factory exhaust on the truck, factory PTO truck, not that you'll ever use it, but it's on there. We made the front drive shaft function, 12 inches. You do not get a front drive shaft to work properly. Daniel and Brian set that up with a custom shaft. They've been over all the suspension, retorqued everything, adjusted everything, made sure everything's working properly. So that's a full-blown 1-ton factory truck. It's going to be around $55,000. You know, we can swap up some tires and wheels. If you like the bogger look we do, we can throw a set of boggers on these wheels. We can throw a set of boggers on a different set of wheels. You know, we can lower this truck, raise this truck. We just sold another 12-inch truck that we're dropping down to 8 and putting it on 35s because that's what the guy likes. We're also putting power steps on that one. If you like a power step setup, this truck could get it. We made a full remote fuel door that's hidden in the taillight. Brian and Daniel just finished that up on the other truck. They should be dropping a video on the Davis Off-Road channel soon. So anything you want to do to a square body, we can handle. This one here, again, not on the website yet. 55 will buy it. Nice truck. And if you got some trade-ins, send them my way. I'll take a look at them. $30,000 on that one, $35,000 on the blue one, $19,500 on the blue and white one. So all those trucks are totally available, in stock, ready to go. Davis Auto Sales. Old Jeep in the background, 10-door Suburban out there. Oh, one more. I built this just to kind of have for myself and drive, but hunting season's over. I did not get a chance to mess with it as much as I would have liked. I have driven it home 2 or 3 times, but that's a brand new lift kit wheel and tire setup on that truck. It is rusty. Yes, we know it's rusty. If you don't realize what these trucks are bringing stock, I found one for my guys because they were tired of people complaining. About 50 grand will buy you one of these that's not rusty if you want one. And this one you can buy for $19,500 with a brand new lift kit, wheels, tires, runs and drives, operates, all brand new exhaust, headers back, headers, and all new exhaust actually. Got the cool old school plaid interior. And again, it just was a stock truck that I fell in love with and decided to hook it up. So you'll be hard pressed to find something of this price range that looks this good. And again, this tire and wheel setup kills it. I mean, and I put 200 or 300 miles on it, still got the nipples on the tires. So it's lined up right, travels down the highway good, runs out good, hits the back roads good. Take the top off for the summer, cruise the beach. Again, it's rusty. We know it's rusty. It's all good. Nickname Rusty. But a GMC Jimmy for that price point, that's a cool truck for somebody. So keep watching. We'll bring you some more. Make sure, Christian, you get the 10-door out there before you sign off. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching our square body content. Davis Auto Sales, Richmond, Virginia.